And be determined enough to go and get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And be able to take them no's and still go ahead and still go and get what you want.
Absolutely. I like to always say this, a great point. For every one no you get in life, you have to be able to, or excuse me, for every yes you get in life, for one yes, you have to eat 10 no's behind it.
Yeah.
So if you want 2 yeses, that's 20 no's right there.
20 no's right
and you got to be able to eat them, right? The no's are going to make you better. So I like to say that all the time. For every yes you want in life, you have to be able to eat and swallow 10 no's. So when I want something in life and I see a plate, I tell them all the time, look, man, you give me 2 plates of no. I want 50 no's on my table here. Just bring me the what? Bring me the A1. Bring me the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna get comfortable in the no. And that's a lot of things people don't understand. I realize you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Right. So when Cam set all this up for us, I had kind of the jitters and I was nervous, right? But you have to be able to prepare yourself for that failure, eat those no's, because those same things are the gems that are actually going to perfect your craft, perfect your skills. You got to get them out of the way. Very much like working on a jumper.
Awesome. Another analogy that we also use over here at Line Impact is that gladiator speech. And that's actually my personal favorite, So for our viewers here, let's go ahead and break that down to them. Let them know a little bit about what that is as far as being a gladiator. Right.
Absolutely, man. The gladiator speech. The gladiator has to do with 3 main positions in life. So the first position is the audience, if you will, the spectators, right? And in the stands, you have the hooligans, you have the dreamers, and you have the naysayers, if you will.
Okay.
And they're all sitting and they're all watching. And then down below, you've got the gladiators. And then across the street, if you will, or excuse me, on the other side of the arena, if you will, you have the kings and the queens, and they're sitting at the table and they're decked out and they're beautiful and they're glorious and they've just got it. They seem to have it all.
Up there at that high table.
Absolutely. At the high table.
Yeah.
And the gladiators and the spectators are all looking to be kings and queens. So this is the focal point. It's to try to become a king and a queen in your own right. In your own lane. But the only way you can be that king or queen is by leaving the stands and deciding to become a gladiator, right? But a lot of people will never leave those stands because they see the gladiators at times down there. They don't make it. They get devoured, right? In the arena. So eventually at some point, you're sitting there in your life and to your left, you got a naysayer. Everything is, oh man, you can't do this, you can't do that, because they couldn't do it. Now they're always going to tell you couldn't do it, right?
So a bunch of excuses on your left.
Right. To your right, you got the hater, right? They got a different type of job, right? And it's nothing, they're haters. It's not that whole deal. They have a job, very much like a fly. So let's say that you make a beautiful meal for your lady or something, right?
Yeah.
And then, you decide, okay, well, let me crack a window open because the kitchen's kind of steamy.
Yeah.
So you just want to let some of that smell out of the kitchen. You go take a quick shower. You come back, flies are all over your well-cooked meal.
Yeah.
You mad at the flies or you mad at yourself?
I'd be mad at myself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Why? The flies operated on instinct.
Yeah.
They smelled the food. They saw an open window. Yeah. They said, Esteban clearly wants us to eat his food. Yeah. It's clear. He cares about us, right? Haters have a particular job, right? And their job is to distract you, right? To be the ability to be able to ignore them and persist, even when they're saying certain things, right? And here's the thing about haters. They carry many faces. Sometimes they're your girlfriend. Sometimes they're your boyfriend. Sometimes it's your brother. So it's not just always so clear. Sometimes it's hidden hatred, right?
So you even got to watch the ones close to you.
Absolutely, because it's not just so up and up front at times. Sometimes it can be kind of hidden and it's subtle, right? And then you don't really know how to feel about it because you think they love you.
Of course.
And in fact, they may actually love you, but there's also a part of them that's kind of like, dang, he or she, it appears like they may be destined for greatness or they're trying to be great. And I can't, you're exposing me when you're going after your goal. You're exposing me because I don't want to go after mine or I'm struggling to, right? So you have to get fed up of the person to your right and the person to your left, and also sitting in that same seat, which could be that 9 to 5 that you hate so much, right? And I love this. Les Brown talks about 9 to 5s, and he says that most people suffer their first heart attacks on Monday mornings going into jobs that they hate. So to follow your purpose in life and what it is that you want to do could perhaps extend your life. So to this example, you got to get fed up and you got to be able to rise up out of your seat and decide, I want to be a gladiator, right? So that's the first position. Yeah. Once you leave the stands and you go down into the ring.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to meet some people down there.
Yeah.
You're going to meet a whole bunch of obstacles down there. Very much like, you know, if you ever seen the Gladiator with
Russell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
You're down there and you got random tigers running around. You got other gladiators running around.
You got lions.
You got lions running around,
right? Lions running around there.
And you have to multitask all these things because each thing, the tigers may represent your children. Right. And then the gorilla, if there is one in there, represents, your girlfriend. Oh, right. Okay. Which could be a type of distraction, if you will. So you have all these things in the arena, and thus you still have to try to go after your purpose. So now, who is the main challenger in the arena, though? It's life. Life is the person that's in there. Now, life is the undefeated champion. Life is never lost. So I know what you're thinking. If life is never lost, how did those kings and queens get up there? Well, because life doesn't...